Hello students, and welcome to South Texas College and to our course Education 1300 Learning Frameworks. My name is Dr. Lydia Bean and I'm going to be your professor for this course. Feel free to call me Dr. Bean, Dr. Lydia, Dr. B, or my favorite name that I've gotten since I've been here at STC, Doctora Freehold. So, we're getting ready to embark upon this educational adventure, and I'm thrilled to be leading you down this next path that you're getting ready to embrace. So, just a few tips that align with our syllabus as you're getting ready to start this adventure. So first of all, of course, we're in an online environment and there are many, many rules. So please make sure that you closely read the syllabus and make sure that your expectations and my expectations are in alignment. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask me or ask your classmates so we're all on the same page. But again, just a few tips, especially with regards to how the week runs in this online class, because every instructor at STC and every instructor at colleges and universities around the United States and the world, we're all different. So don't make assumptions about what one instructor does, another does, because we're all different and we have academic freedom. So first of all, in Dr. Bean's class, how it works, all right? So for a week, what happens is on Monday at 12 a.m., your shells, your course modules, right? Your week will open and you'll have all week, right? Until Sunday at 11:59 p.m., right? To do your work. Well, what does do your work mean? It means that if you have textbooks, which you do, you'll either have the on-course textbook or you'll have an open educational resource textbook. You'll need to be reading those materials. You'll have lectures from me, video recordings that will be on my YouTube channel. You'll need to listen to those recordings and watch my PowerPoints, which will be on my YouTube. You'll have different resources that you'll need to click on and go either read articles or read materials that I've posted for you. So you'll need to process this information, which is the learning environment, right? You'll be taking in that information and you'll be absorbing it and learning. And then once you have taken in all that information, then you can go and process the activities. And those activities might be discussion posts where you're writing your opinions on things and then dialoguing with your classmates. There may be activities where you're using the information that you have learned from your readings and your lectures and so forth, and then you're applying that information and you're processing inventories and so forth, right? You may have projects. We have a college and community connections project that you'll be doing. So and so forth, you'll be doing these activities. You'll have Padlets, which are bulletin boards. So you'll be processing the work for the week, the graded assignments, and you'll be doing that in the online environment. You can do that early in the week, midweek, later in the week. You can be doing it throughout the week. It's according to your schedule, right? What you have going on with your other classes, with your jobs, with your careers, with your family life, with your children's lives, you know, everything that you have going on, your jugglers, right? You're trying to balance all of this. It's according to your schedules. You have the entire week to process it. Again, it's according to your life, but you need to get it done by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. There are no exceptions in my class. You know, you need to have it done. No late work policy, please. The real world, right? We need to get things done. This is a priority for you, so college is a priority. Get it done. However, if there are extreme events going on where you can't access the Blackboard shell because, again, extreme medical event for you from Monday through Sunday with medical documentation, that is something separate, and I deal with that on a case-by-case basis. But otherwise, for other reasons, glitches, technology, those are not exceptions. So please make sure that you follow that format. If you do, you'll be in good standing. Now, if questions come up, who do you turn to? Well, your instructor, right? Your professor. I am over here to help you. There are many ways to get a hold of me that are detailed in the syllabus, please. There's Pronto Instant Messaging. There is the email system built in Blackboard. There is an email system outside of Blackboard. There is our discussion boards that you can access to ask questions to me. They're all your classmates. And of course, there is the entire STC system, right? All of your support services, whether it's Blackboard, digital education, financial aid, counseling, the CLE, the library, the tutoring center. I could list so many resources that are available to support and help our students. We are all part of a community. And don't forget your classmates. They're also part of your extended family and your support group. So we're all here, including me. So please reach out if you need support or assistance. But at the same time, we are self-reliant, and part of being a college student is being a critical thinker, a creative thinker, and we don't want to just jump in like, here's an assignment, I'm lost, right? Part of learning is struggling, and we're going to talk about that when we start with our lesson of a butterfly. It's one of our exercises. So we need to struggle in order to learn. So please don't just jump into an assignment and go, I don't know what I'm doing. Please make sure that you look at all of your resources first. You look at all the directions, you read all the materials that are provided before turning to a classmate or a professor or asking questions to me or asking questions to the support services at STC. Usually, you can answer the question first yourself before turning to others. So I'm not saying that I'm not here to help you. Of course I am. That's my job. That's my passion. I love helping students. But see if you can answer the question first yourself before turning to those resources. Lastly, I want to say we're going to have a great semester. I love teaching this course. I love helping my students get excited about their learning. So we are here as a support team for each other. And I want to say happy Blackboarding and have a wonderful semester, students.